All right, so we're back. We're back again. We're back again, man. Listen, we're back. Oh my God. What a game. What a game. What a game. Big up to everybody in the house, man. Ooh, man. Ooh, man. When everybody thought Wolves are going to get something from this game, oh, man, Man City came crawling back there. What a game, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Wolves got me nervous. They got me nervous, man. They got me nervous. If you could go back around, like, say, from the 65th minute onwards, after Gabriel Jesus' shot was saved by Patricio, Wolves, they got me real nervous, man. I'm telling you. They got me nervous. I'm trying to look back at my notes here. They got me nervous. Oh, my God. Oh, but it feels good. Almost got my prediction spot on. I predicted a 3-1 win, if I could recall. Yeah, a 3-1 win. It ended 4-1. Oh, boy. Loving it. I'm loving it. I'm seriously loving it, man. I made notes here. I made some notes. I'll get into the notes very soon. But big up to everybody in the chat right about now. Your boy Dominic Rich back with another one. Big up to Riyad Mahrez. We've criticized him a lot in the past. We have. I ain't gonna lie. We have criticized Mahrez. And the reason being is that we expect more. This is what we expect from Riyad Mahrez whenever he plays. This is what we expect because this is what we know he's capable of. The man is devilish, man. Listen, he doesn't play for Man United, but he is devilish. I'm telling you. Big up to Mahrez, man. Man of the match. Man of the match here. Look. This is the reason why I know some of you guys don't watch the games properly. Like this. How was Rodri amazing? Rodri had a stinker. Let's just put that out there. Rodri was the weakest link in the Man City's team today. Rodri. Give away the foul for the goal and for the free kick, and then on the goal, he didn't track Cody properly. So stop it, man. You guys need to stop it. You see what I'm saying? Stop. Just stop. Stop. Rodri was pretty awful after that brilliant pass he pulled off in the first half. So let us not get ourselves, let's not get carried away with that one, please. Please don't get carried away. So what a victory, man. What a victory. So in this game, 4-1, Leander Dundunker own goal in the 15th minute. I felt good there, of course. You know what I mean? He couldn't help it. Brilliant cross in there. Let me get the notes here. Make sure I get everything spot on. It was Rodri to Mahrez. Brilliant ball. That was the best thing Rodri did in the game. Brilliant ball to Mahrez, who squared it. And Leander Dendonka put it in his own goal. Sterling would have tapped it in. Or so we might think. We think Sterling would have tapped it in, but who knows? He probably would have put it over. But it was good to get that early goal because the kind of pressure that City had was under, man. Oh, man, it would burst any pipe out there. Even the strongest pipe would burst under this type of pressure. Wolves had no shots at goal for a very long time. Up until they scored, they didn't have a shot on goal. So it could just tell you and paint the picture of how dominating this Manchester City team was. Dominating. It was just total dominance. Total dominance over this Nuno Espirito Santo team. And I think Nuno knew this. The way he set up his team, he knew this. But let's not get too carried away here. Let's track back a little. Talk about the first goal, but let's track back a little. 6 changes. I've been talking about this. Pep's been making 6 and 7 changes every single game. And this is why Man City are currently on top of the table and are going on to win the title. The 3rd title in 4 seasons. That is why. Simply because of the quality and depth in the squad. That's why. How could you compete in 4 competitions, right? Still in 4 competitions. Still. And be on top of the Premier League. 15 points ahead for now. for now until the other teams play, the other stragglers. There is no title race right now. Absolutely none. Even if Man City goes to, the derby on Sunday, again, it will be at home at the Etihad and lose the game, they will still be 12 points ahead of United. You see what I mean? It's ridiculous. And if they lose another one, they would still have that 9-point gap. So, look, I think it's over. The way the team have been playing, not conceding a lot of goals, I think it's over, man. I think it's over now. It's over now. Like 112. It's over. It is over. It is over. Just give City the title already, man. Mathematically, it's not over. But, come on. Come on. Any sane person would see that this is over. Guys, also make sure you smash the thumbs up button if you're watching the replay and you're enjoying the stream. Make sure you like the video as well. If you're new, subscribe. Do appreciate all the new subs. Do appreciate the faithfuls that come back for more and more and more. Definitely much love. Big up to everybody. Appreciate that. So, thank you very much. We got Norbert dropping $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Crazy game. All eyes on the derby. Fire. Definitely. Gotta drop some fire for that one. You know what I mean? Norbert wanted some fire. You see what I'm saying? He wanted fire. I give you fire. You want fire? I give you fire. Thank you very much, though. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But look, going back to the changes, let's not get too carried away here. Going back to the changes that Pep made, right? 6 changes. Jesus, Sterling, Bernardo, Rodri, Laporte, Cancelo, and... Wait. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm getting carried away. I'm getting carried away. Jesus, Sterling, Bernardo, Rodri, Laporte, and Cancelo. That is ridiculous. That you can make 6 changes from the last match and come and win 4-1. This is nuts. This is a Wolves team that were one of the more informed teams in the league. They had a fantastic February. Their February was awesome. They didn't lose in the Premier League in February. They were great in February. But when you're coming up against this Man City team here, you're going to struggle. Especially if you have a youngster like Keanu Hoover in your team. That was Wolves' Achilles heel. Woo! That was their Achilles heel. I didn't do that properly. Oh! Yeah, wounded wolf. Wounded wolf, not gonna howl properly at all. Definitely not. I should have just left it. The way I did it the first time. But look, the Achilles heel here, in my opinion, was Keanu Hoover. He kept giving away the ball. He kept getting caught in possession. A lot of his passes weren't accurate, and he just looked under a lot of pressure, and like the occasion was too big of an occasion for him. Seriously. Not a lot of Premier League experience, not a lot of experience at all. And he was thrusted into the 11, and it's kind of questionable why Nuno actually put him in the team, to be completely honest. Very, very questionable. So that was an Achilles heel there. Another Achilles heel, I think, is Nuno's setup. His setup. He kind of set up in a way where he thought that he could actually hit City on the counter. But the thing is, whenever Man City does not have the ball, they work even harder than when they have the ball. That's another key thing. So whenever Wolves had the ball, bam, bam, they kept giving it away. Or whenever they tried to attack, the attacks kept breaking down, they had to send the ball back. They had to send it sideways and eventually back. So I think Nuno got it wrong when he pushed Semedo far up the field in a more advanced position. He could play as a further advanced player. He can, but he is not. So it's an Achilles heel. And when you look at the team, Traore, Semedo, Neto is like the only guy on the field who has a bag of goals in him. All the other players, they score once in a while. Moutinho, Neves, we know, score once in a while. Some of these guys don't even score. Cody scored today, and that was a unicorn that he scored. That was his first shot on goal this season. First shot on goal this season, on target, I should say, this season. I think he probably had one shot or something this season, if I could recall. But that was his first ever Premier League goal since they got promoted. It's crazy. He does not score. And it's nuts how he actually ended up scoring. 1-0 at halftime. 1-0 at halftime. Man City dominated that first half. It was total domination. Wolves were like, like when you're younger, or for some of you guys in here, you're currently young and you're playing football in the schoolyard and you're better than like some of the other kids and they just can't get the ball and you just keep running around and they keep chasing you. Eventually they give up and cry or they want to fight you. That's what was actually going on there. But in the second half, City came out very good again. Very good again. But it was Rui Patricio who was pulling off some big saves. Rui Patricio kept Wolves in this game. Rui Patricio. If it wasn't for Patricio, the game would have been long over. It would have been long over. But he is part of the team, and that is his job, to keep the ball out the back of the net, and he did it proficiently. Really, really good. Really, really good. But there was a lot of chances in this game created. A lot of chances. There was a Laporte goal that was actually had to be ruled offside. Close margins, fractionally offside because of the sleeve of the shirt. I don't like those, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Bernardo had a big chance, couple chances saved there, and it was just a dominating performance. But coming back to the second half there, Patricio with that De Bruyne shot saved, that left-footed De Bruyne shot that he put outside his far post there. Another shot saved by Mahrez, glanced across the face of the goal. Patricio put it away. And Wolves made their first change. Fabio Silva on for Johnny Otto. Nuno showing his attacking change. That was a tactical switch. And to add to that, Johnny Otto coming back from an injury. You don't want to play him for the entire 90. And he ends up getting injured again. So Wolves were showing intent that they want to come back in the game. But City were still relentless. They were still attacking, still trying to get that second goal. And they came close on a lot of occasions. They came close. They just kept pegging away. And then a rare attack by Wolves. Rodri, this is where things are slowing down right now. Rodri, let me talk to you, Rodri. I've been criticizing you. People have been calling for you to step up your game. I actually think I saw Rodri playing this game with his shirt untucked, Who else realized that? Who else realized that Rodri was playing? I don't know if it was untucked or it was partially flopped over or something like that. But it looked like it was untucked for. This was not the right. Look, apart from the really good ball he put over to Mahrez, Rodri did not have a good game in my opinion. He did not have a good. Let's just say he didn't have a good second half. His second half was a bit poor. Saw foul. So I think that was on Moutinho. He fouled. And then that free kick, man, I knew it, man. The commentators were talking about it. I just had a feeling they would score. And I don't think we defended that free kick properly. Other teams would be looking in and be like, ooh, I see that Achilles heel there. I see that, that weakness. And it was a really good ball. Cody ran away from Rodri, and I think it was Diaz. I think it was Diaz who tried to flick out a leg or something. And Cody with a great header. That was a really, really good header. You gotta give it to him. He showed a lot of fight and got his goal. And while watching Cody, I know Cody is a Liverpool fan, Why don't Liverpool try to sign that guy? I'm just saying. I know he's the world's captain and all, but why doesn't Liverpool try to sign Connor Cody? They're looking for defenders. He is a solid defender. He would play for the badge. He is a Liverpool fan. Why not? See? Just putting that out there. But anyways, Let us move on. Let us move on. Good goal. Good goal. And I'm telling you, I got so pissed off at that goal because we came so close on many occasions to get that second or even that third goal. And the fact that we allowed Wolves to get back in the game with their first shot at goal, first shot. I was like, oh my God. I have a bet on the line here that we are going to win everything for the remainder of the season. I hope we do. We might not. But it's just an unrealistic expectation of me, expecting the team to actually win everything that's remaining. Who knows, man? Who knows? But this was a good one. Big up to Matthew Walcott, who says Barbados in the building. Big up to Adam Sambo. Oh, look at the Adam Sambo. You're the G. You're a G. Big up to Adam Sambo. I got to give it to you, man. I got to give it to you. He said Rodri played meh today. Definitely agree with that one. Who else we got in the house here? Adam said, I think Traore was great today. Martinez was good too with that nice assist. And Neto wasn't bad either. Rui Patricio was on top form. Defense from Wolves was pretty bad. Sad is true. Yeah. I don't think they were very bad, but it's hard dealing with a Man City team like this. It's hard dealing with Jesus, Sterling, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Mahrez. You see what I'm saying? That's 6 players I just named. 6. Plus there's threat from Kyle Walker, Diaz, Cancelo. You see what I'm saying? Maybe not Laporte. But yeah, Laporte did get the ball in the back of the net. But he is good on the header. But I'm telling you, man. Prosper is saying Wolves could have won that game, but City was just too good. Yeah, they could have won the game. They could have won the game. I ain't going to lie. They could have won the game. They definitely could have won the game. Big up to Kevin Joseph in the house. Trinidad and Tobago in the house, the land of the steel pan and soca music. And the beautiful big body woman them. See what I'm saying? Trinidad and Tobago in the house. I've been to Trinidad and Tobago a couple of times too, though. So we have Matthew Walker that's saying KDB was poor tonight giving away the ball. KDB, I think he has been good, but we expect so much from KDB. That's the thing. We expect so much that whenever he performs below par, we are overly critical. But he did pull off some really, really good passes on the day. And you still got to give him credit. He fights hard. He tracks back. He's busy on and off the ball, and he's a leader on the field. So you got to give it to him. It was a really good collective performance. Remember, every win ain't going to be very, very pretty. Sometimes the opposition team, they're going to fight back. They're going to come back in the game. They're going to claw their way back and try to actually, win the game, even though they had 15% of the ball most of the time. And it's just a sport. Like Mahrez said in his post-match interview, you could have 95% and you give the team that one chance, they win the game. You see what I mean? They win the game. Big up to Thriller from Manila. He said, incredible to think that the last time City failed to get a W in all competitions was against West Brom, 1-1 draw back in December 15th. 11 weeks ago, approximately 77 days ago. 77 days was the last time City failed to win a game. And I was saying this yesterday. Imagine being a City fan for the last 77 days. Imagine. It's joy. It's elation. It's a utopia. It's blissful. It's simply amazing. Wow, I love it. I simply love it, man. 77 days without a frustrating game, like a rant after a game, like, oh my God, why did we? I was priming myself up for one today, I definitely was, but we pulled it back. We really pulled it back, man. So after we conceded that equalizer, we kept at it. We knew what we needed to do. We were like, oh, shoot, we let Wolves back in the game. And we know this Wolves team is very, very dangerous. And we know what they did to us last season. They got a league double over us last season. And in the preseason, I think it was in the preseason last year, they actually beat us in a competition again. and won that trophy over us back, I think, over in Hong Kong. And it's like Wolves is a bogey team. They were becoming a bogey team. But what we did earlier at Molineux, 3-1, they played well. But I knew, without Raul Jimenez, without a focal point, they were going to be off their game. Nuno, as I told you guys from the beginning of this video, he messed up with his strategy and his formation. He messed up with, well, maybe he usually plays a similar formation, but he messed up with his personnel. He should have put on Willian Jose. Maybe he doesn't have confidence in Willian Jose, or maybe Willian Jose lacks confidence in himself. You see what I mean? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. But we tried, and oh my God. Oh my God. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I gotta deal with Brighton, man. Brighton is acting up upstairs. Give me 1 second. Oh my God, man, come on. Come on, wife. Come on. Come on. You know better than that. You know when I'm live? You know when I'm live after a City win? You can't have the baby upstairs running up and down like that. Oh my God. Ooh. But anyways, man, where was I? I need to get I need you guys to hear what's going on. I don't want to hear boom, 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 boom in your ears, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear boom, 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 boom. You know, but I had to go and take care of Brighton up there. Not behaving. Brighton. I actually give him that name after Brighton beat Liverpool, you know. So big up to the boy Liam upstairs making a ruckus, of course. So Gabriel Jesus with a shot. I think we should have scored more goals. We could have given Wolves about 7 today, but respect to Wolves. I think they played well. They kept the threat alive through Neto and Traore. But you got to give it to City's defenders in Kyle Walker and that boy Joao Cancelo, who dealt with Pedro Neto and Traore very well. So, look, Gabriel Jesus with a shot, and Wolves began to sniff a second. After that first goal, Wolves said, whoa, we could actually win this thing, you know. We could win this thing. They were actually remembering what they did at the Etihad a few seasons ago and at Molineux, where they pulled off the double. So Nuno told his team, like, go for it. And they were playing good. They were really, really playing good. So City kept trying to get that second goal. That second goal was the main target. Raheem Sterling, who had a quietish type of game, he has been drifting in and out of games recently, but does still pop up for that important pass or that important goal. And in the 78th minute, his shot kissed the post. I was like, oh man, it was too close though. It was way too close, man, way too close. But after that shot kissed the post, we got the goal. We got the second goal. In the 80th minute, Mahrez finds the run of Kyle Walker. I write things down because sometimes you're watching the games, you forget what happened. I'm telling you, when I saw Walker made the run and Mahrez find him, I was like, ooh. When Walker cut that ball back off it hit Dendoncker. Sterling was behind Dendoncker. It hit Dendoncker. Fell nicely to Jesus, who blasted it. Man, I'm telling you, I was watching this game from my my dining table, and I ran through the house straight into the back bedroom. And my wife's there feeding the baby and all. And I ran through, man, celebrate, and it felt good. I wish I could have got that on camera, though, because it was the amazing feeling, I'm telling you. Amazing feeling. Thank you, Gabriel Jesus. You deserve that goal. You've been working really, really hard for the team, you know, tracking back a lot. And that's the reason. If some of you guys are wondering why Pep didn't bring on Aguero, it's because of he does not have the industry of a Gabriel Jesus, where Aguero doesn't really help out too much in the back, and he might be a little sloppy. Gabriel Jesus, you know, has the legs to run about the field. And what a pass, man. And you got to commend Kyle Walker for the run, intelligent run. This team plays with so much intuition, so much intelligence that you just cannot keep track of City. That's why they have been so good this season. Everyone's clicking, everyone's sharp as a razor. You see what I'm saying? You see, like, look. You see, like the late, great Peter McIntosh said, I'm like a stepping razor. Don't you watch my size? I'm dangerous. Because City have been dangerous. 21 wins in a row. After we got that second one, I knew we were going to wrap this thing up. Around the time when we were seeking that second goal, though, let me mention this. I was calling for the substitution. I was like, Pep, come on, man. Come on, Pep. I need a sub. And he listened. He brought on Gundogan. And when he brought on Gundogan, it's like the inspiration entered the field. We got a second. We got a third in the 90th minute. Otawasi, man. Otawasi. That was kind of wasi, the way he played. But Otasawi, the Caribbean people would know what I'm talking about. Just subbed on, the young American from New York City. He was subbed on, and I don't know what he's thinking, and that's why I say some of these younger players you see these Premier League teams are fielding are Achilles heels. They are an Achilles heel for their team, simply because some of them, not a lot, but most of them are not that good. In the last game there against West Ham, I pointed out Ben Johnson. He ain't that good. He is alright, but he ain't like a Phil Foden or Saka or Curtis Jones type youngster. He ain't that good. Keanu Hoover ain't one of them either. And Otosawi, promising, but he ain't that. And he made the biggest mistake. Wolves was still in the game because it was 2-1. When you have Traore on the field, when you have Neto on the field, anything could happen. Anything could happen, man. Anything could happen. Traore actually got a few shots off just before that too. Just before the goal was scored, the Gabriel Jesus goal, Traore was rampant. He was at City. We survived that. But look, going back to Otosawi, why are you holding up the ball in the box? Why are you trying to play yourself out? Caught in possession, and the rest is history. The rest is history. Mahrez with a well-deserved goal placed. 7th goal of the season. Gabriel Jesus now has 6 goals after he put in that last goal there. Look, man, look. It wasn't easy, but it was well-deserved. It was well-deserved. We played well, and we deserved to win this game. If Wolves had won that game or even got a draw, I would have been distraught. Even with being on top of the table still, I would have been pissed off. Because we played too good. And I didn't want the old Man City creeping back in, where we dominate games and then we let the team back in the game and they score on their few chances. No. You see what I mean? But look, saw a super chat earlier. Don't think I didn't see it. Robbie Lewis, thank you very much. Appreciate it, man. He's saying Pep is a genius. He played Sterling as a secondary striker, and Nuni still hasn't figured that out. It's hard to figure out, Robbie. It is difficult to figure out, because what happened, if Pep set up a team, right? Look, if Pep set up a team a certain way, 4-3-3, the players rotate. Sometimes De Bruyne play on the right. Sometimes he play on the left. Sometimes Sterling go on the right. He's over on the left. Same thing for Bernardo. Sometimes Bernardo switches over on the left wing, right wing. Mahrez moves around. That's just how. Joao Cancelo is on the field as a left back, but he plays in the midfield sometimes. Sometimes he plays as a left winger. How are you supposed to figure that out? Please tell me. How are you supposed to figure that out? It's difficult. When you have players on the field like Keanu Hoover, who's very inexperienced, he's going to get bamboozled by this. Hence the reason why their goal got peppered so many times and Patricio had to pull off so many saves. You see what I mean? 4-1. 4-1. Looks like an easy win, but it wasn't. It wasn't an easy win. Look, I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, 4-1. Oh, my God, we ran away with it. We beat up Wolves. No. No. Not at all. Not at all. Wolves, I think, they had a plan. They knew they wouldn't have a lot of the ball. They knew City may score. And they knew they would be on the back foot for the most of the game. And they have to try to actually catch City on the counter, catch them on a break, catch them sleeping, which they end up doing. And that was the only way they were going to get something out the game. Because you realize the moment that Wolves actually played some expansive football and tried to push bodies up, they got picked apart. How many times were Man City on the counter? How many times with acres of space? And that's the other thing that teams cannot deal with. The pressing. And Man City creates so much space to pass the ball. So many bodies made available to get the ball. And the other thing is, when you have a sweeper keeper like Edison at the back, who is as good as the ball as Raheem Sterling or Mahrez with his touch, yeah, he is that good. He's been picking up assists. He got more assists than some marquee signings in the Premier League this season. I digress from that one. But when you have an outlet like Edison to pass the ball to, come on. I see City passing the ball at the back with ease. I'm like, you guys are not scared you're going to misplace a pass here? No. You know what I'm saying? These guys were, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with this team. Too damn good, man. 3 titles on the verge. Let me say on the verge because it's not mathematically sealed yet. On the verge of winning 3 titles in 4 seasons. But you know what people say? We throw money at the league, we oil money, this, that. Listen, there is no way in modern football that you're going to win a title if you don't bulk up your team, if you don't recruit well, if you don't spend. It ain't going to happen. It won't happen. But note I said recruit. You have to recruit properly. You just can't go and spend 72 million on a player like Nicola Pepe. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can't do that, Arsenal. You see what I'm saying? You can't be an Arsenal out here. Oh, sorry, my boy Thriller. I don't mean to hit you like that, but you get what I'm saying. You get exactly what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So Thriller is saying, Dom, you won't be having to give away a bottle of Henny, that's for sure. Look, I'm just hoping we win everything for the remainder of the season. And I mean everything. Everything. I heard the pundits talking about quadruple and quadruple. I'm not talking about the quadruple. Seriously. One game at a time. One game at a time. Next game is United at the Etihad this Sunday. And then we have Southampton. And then I think we might have Gladbach coming up. So, look, it's just one game at a time. Go to the next game, pick up the W, and keep it moving. At the end of the season, the team with the most, who accumulate the most points, win. You see what I'm saying? The best hunter wins. The best hunter wins the season. You win the game. The best hunter. And Man City have been hunting. They have been hunting this season. Hunting. You see what I mean? What a win. What an amazing... Look. I felt... Look. These last 2 wins felt good. Because West Ham and Wolves did give us a game. And I like that. I like that we didn't just go and walk over the team. Like we did walk over Gladbach, really. We did. That game was easy. You see what I mean? That game was easy, you know what I mean? I think the Liverpool game was easy too. Yeah, but look. I'm not going to get into that. I won't be getting into that right about now. But guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Let's get the stream to 100 thumbs up. 100 thumbs up. We have a lot of people in here. smash the like button for the live stream. I would appreciate that. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's get them up. Let's get the live. Let's get it up, man. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. And take a time out of your day right now to give Man City a round of applause. Just a round of applause to Man City. Just a nice little round of applause. They deserve it, man. They deserve it. Seriously. They really deserve it. They really, really, really deserve it, man. So look, what I'm going to do really quick. I ain't done yet. Let me just bring this thing up really quick. Just bring up the team so we could just take a look at the team here. And I'll give you some stats and all. This was the lineup. Just touch on how I think each player performed on the day. And just give my quick thoughts. Only one substitute used in Ilkay Gundogan. He came on, did his thing, worked his magic. Just his presence alone, his aura was felt. You know what I'm saying? His aura was felt. He just came in and made the feng shui correct. Just made everything right when Gundogan came on. So big up to the boy Gundogan having a great season. A player criticized a lot in the past, and these guys are stepping up. But look, Ederson, man, this guy hardly had anything to do. Hardly had anything to do on that day. Wolves did end up having 6 shots, but only 1 on target. And he was far away from that one. So, really and truly, Ederson didn't really have much to do than, be an outlet for the back pass and everything, and to just, relieve a bit of pressure. But apart from that, nothing to do in the game. Nothing to do in the game. So, big up to Ederson, though. He's on top of the charts for the clean sheets. How many clean sheets does Ederson have, you may ask? 27-year-old Brazilian. Ederson should be the Brazilian number 1 now. You see what I'm saying? After these performances this season. Chiche, aren't you convinced? So that means that Alisson Becker might drop to 2nd or 3rd place in third choice keeper. And that ain't even a joke. That's no joke. 15 clean sheets this season. I don't know if it includes the because this site takes a while to update sometimes, but about 15 to 16 clean sheets. I think he did win the Golden Glove last season with around 15 clean sheets, if I'm not mistaken. So this is amazing, man. This is amazing. 16 goals conceded. I think, this thing has not been updated yet. I think Man City have conceded 17 goals now. Yeah, 17 goals conceded. He may not have been in goal for one of them. I think he did miss a game, and Stefan, I can't remember if Stefan kept a clean sheet or not. Can't remember that. I can't remember everything. But Ederson have been amazing. He have been amazing for Man City this season, man. Just his ability on the ball, his vision as well. Don't forget his vision. And he's just calm, man. And he has that great look. He has that great look of a legendary type player. Kyle Walker, what a game he had. Hard working with the pace to chase down a Pedro Neto and an Adama Traore. It was fun watching these guys in the foot race today. Really, really, really fun watching them. So I was thinking the way Man City are running away with the league right now, you know what I mean? Today I was at work and I'm thinking we should change our name to Locomotive Manchester. The way we are we're like a runaway train here. You see what I'm saying? Locomotive Manchester. You see? Listen, we have been cold. Makes you think about Russia, Siberia. We have been cold. Locomotive Manchester. Take off the city. Just Locomotive Manchester this season. Awesome. Running away with the league. Kyle Walker, another solid performance, man. Big up to you. That run you made for that go-ahead goal. Oh, man. Exquisite by the man Kyle Walker, formerly of Tottenham Hotspur, where he said, listen, man, y'all ain't winning the trophies. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Don't want to be no part of this club anymore. Bye. Ruben Diaz, man. What more could I say about Ruben Diaz? And I think Ruben Diaz is on top of the charts to win PFA Player of the Season. No cap. No cap whatsoever. Ruben Diaz, he has to win that. The way he's played, he has to win Player of the Season. I don't care what nobody say. I know John Stones have been good, but you realize whenever Pep rotates, who he dropped to the bench? Stones, not Diaz. Yeah, there's times when he does give Diaz a little rest, but Diaz, player of the season. I know Bruno Fernandes has been playing well, but he goes absent against the bigger teams. Ruben Diaz does not. He does not, okay? Ruben Diaz is the truth. And when you look at this lineup here, guys, there was actually a record today. There was 8 Portuguese players on the field. 22 players on the field, 8 of them were Portuguese. To make matters worse, in the squad, the whole entire squads, there were 8 Portuguese-speaking players in the Wolves team and 6 Portuguese players in the Man City squad. A mixture of Brazilian and Portuguese players. This is amazing. It's amazing, man. Laporte. Let's talk about Laporte. I think he had a stellar game. Stellar game. He popped up for that goal, and I think it should have counted. And we did make up for it in the end there with that Gabriel Jesus tapping after that Gundogan shot was spilled by Patricio. Devilish shot by Gundogan, by the way. Spilled by Patricio. Gabriel Jesus to mop up in the back of the net. Made up for that Laporte goal. I wanted Laporte to get that goal. That would have did a lot for his confidence. Just celebrating during the moment, I think it helped him. Joao Cancelo, man. Let's listen. Joao Cancelo. Nobody could argue. Nobody don't want to argue with me anymore. Nobody. Listen. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me, everybody in here. Nobody don't want to argue with me over who's the best this, who's the best left back and right back. Nobody want to have that type of argument with me anymore. They don't. It's a losing battle. Because the way Joao Cancelo has played, best fullback in the league. And I never said right back or left back. Fullback. Amazing. He plays as a left winger and a midfielder and a left back. That's how good Joao, the Portuguese Cancelo, we're getting now. Because for Portugal, he be ripping it up. For Man City last season, he was lukewarm. You see what I'm saying? He was definitely lukewarm. But this season, 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. A 98 score on RottenTomato.com. Awesome. You know what I mean? Look. Let us go back here. Let me not get too carried away. I don't listen. If there's rival fans in the chat, I don't want to piss anybody off today, guys. I come in peace. Don't want to piss anybody off today. But look, Cancelo awesome. Rodri has been solid lately, but I think he had an off game in the second half. The second half was pretty poor. I actually thought that Pep should have took him off and bring on Fernandinho at the end there to just simmer things down. You see what I'm saying? You just simmer. You needed to simmer things down. You see what I mean? You know, like Beanie Man said, simmer. Just simmer things down. You see what I mean? Simmer it down with Fernandinho, but Pep stuck with his man and turned out to be the right decision. Kevin De Bruyne, midfield maestro. We know what he's capable of doing. He has been a little off the boil as of late, maybe coming back from injury. He's still trying to get to top gear. But during that period, he has still been producing some magnificent passes. He has been, very busy and very much involved. So you got to give it to Kevin De Bruyne. I don't have any criticism of you, De Bruyne. KDB, you're the best midfielder in the world right now. You're the best. He's the best midfielder in the world right now. He is the best. He could go and play for any team in the world right now. That's how you know he's the best. Tell me a team. What? Tell me a team. Tell me a team, right? Somebody, please, do me a favor. Tell me a team right now that Kevin De Bruyne cannot walk right into. That's how you know a best of the best. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button, guys. Do appreciate that. When you see me pull out, listen, when you see me pull this out, when you see me pull out the jacket, and underneath it I put on the freaking, look, when you see I pull out the jacket and I put on the Man City jersey underneath, it's trouble. Listen, it's trouble, man. It's trouble. It's trouble, man. It's trouble. It's trouble. This is. I think this is the 98 point kit. This is the 98 points. You know what I mean? This is the heart shatter kit. You know, when we won the title by 1 point. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. The purple kit, the Puma. We didn't do well in that Puma last season. But this season, when we took out the broken glass jersey, they thought we were going to go downhill with the broken glass design. But we are breaking everything up, Wes. We are just mushing up everything. Call the demo crew and let's just mush it up. You see what I'm saying? That's what City's been doing. Mushing up everything. Guys, if you're in here, smash the thumbs up button. Go outside, grab a sledgehammer, borrow one if you have to, and smash the screen. When it's done, when you're done with your screen, it's going to look like the Man City kit, the home kit this season. But look, let's go back here, man. Let's go back. Nobody could tell me a team that Kevin De Bruyne cannot play in. Just start. Nobody can tell me. I see there's some hate. Big up to the haters in the chat. I see some haters in the chat. Big up to you. You know what, haters? Look. Haters, man. Look. Haters. Let me bring this thing back up, man. Big up to all the haters in the chat. Look, haters, I got the napkins from yesterday. Here. Dry your eyes, haters. Thanks for coming through. Listen, if you don't have any haters, you ain't made it. You ain't made it, man. You gotta have haters. You gotta have haters, man. If you don't have no haters, remember that, guys. If you go around, like if you're at your job and everybody like you, something's off. Something's off. You gotta have a few people that don't like you, man. And City, people don't like us. But they wish they had what we had. See what I'm saying? They wish. But look, let us move on. Let us get a move on. I like to move it. I like to move it. Let's go. Look. Bernardo Silva, I think he had a quiet game. Very industrious on the day, though. But pretty quiet, but worked hard. So underrated, man. So underrated. And he's an invaluable part of this team. And we should do everything in our power to keep him around the squad until he's 32. And he wants to go back to Benfica. You see what I'm saying? That's how long we should keep this guy, Bernardo Silva. Let me move forward. Raheem Sterling, man. Busybody. Works hard. I don't think he had the best of days, but can't be overly critical of Raheem Sterling. Can't score them every day. Gabriel Jesus, man. I'm happy for this guy. I'm so happy for Gabriel Jesus. You see what I'm saying? Gabriel Jesus. I'm so happy for him. Okay? So happy for him. And he picked up 2 goals on the day. And people, look, a lot of people criticize Gabriel Jesus too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to call him Jesus because, you know, he saves. He's the savior. He was a savior today. The man, people seem to forget, you know, Gabriel Jesus, hallelujah, is only 23 years old. 23 years old with 39 caps for Brazil and 18 goals. People seem to forget this. He joined Man City in 2017. He's been at the club. He's been at the freaking club for 4 years. People seem to forget this. The man came straight from Brazil. This is a product that came in straight from Brazil. He didn't come and play, you know, I think he had to wait a while for, I think he had to wait a while for something though. I think it was his something. I can't remember exactly what. But he came straight in from Palmeiras. Didn't go anywhere else. And he has been there ever since. But people like to criticize Gabriel Jesus and say he don't score enough because, you know what? They expect Gabriel Jesus to pull off the Aguero numbers. 19 appearances, 6 goals and 3 assists. That's not a bad return. That ain't bad. That ain't bad when you're in the starting 11 only 50% of the time. You see what I'm saying? That ain't bad. 16% of the goal participation this season. If you go to the Champions League, he does have 2 goals. If you go over to the FA Cup, he does have 2 goals. You go over to the Carabao Cup, he does have 1. So if you do your math, that's 1, that's 3, that's 5, and that's 11 goals this season. Not a bad return at all, if you ask me. You see what I mean? And if you go to Gabriel Jesus' stats here, if you go to his stats are very, very impressive. Very, very impressive, man. And there was a stat. I have been, there was a stat about the goals he scored. I think it's in his starts. Whenever he start, he scored a lot of goals during his starts. And let me see all his goals. Let me just check something here really, really quick here. To just see something, let me just see something really quick. But I have to do some research on this, and I'll bring that back with you guys. I bring that back for you guys, that every time he starts, he probably have about 60-something goals in about 60-something starts. Do look it up, guys. Look it up and you see exactly what I'm talking about. Look it up if you don't believe me in your spare time. But he was big. He was big and he was good today. He was good. Mahrez, man of the match. What more could I say about this guy? When he cuts back on the left, I don't know what teams don't know how to deal with Mahrez. They just don't know. And brilliant. Then Donker with the own goal. Thank you very much, then Donker, for putting that in. And, you know, look at the bench. Guys, just look at Man City's bench for me, please. Please do me a favor. Look here. Look here. Let me zoom this thing up for you. Look at the bench. Just look at the bench here. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Look at the bench. Zach Steffen, right? American International. Just look at that. Look at that. Big and bold for you to see, right? Eric Garcia. Listen, this guy right here, this guy is a snake. Listen, I'm just salty that he's going to Barcelona. Biggest mistake. I don't know why anybody would go to Barcelona right now, to be honest. John Stones. Oh man, what a season he's having. Zinchenko, I called it yesterday, guys. I said Zinchenko should not play this game. He can't deal. Pep is smart. And I know some of you guys in the chat have been saying that. Pep is smart, man. He's very, 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 very smart. Big up to everybody in the chat as well. Appreciate you. Let's get the video. Let's get the live stream to 100 thumbs up today. Let's do that. Let's get it to 100 thumbs up today. I think we could do that. I think we've had a lot of people in the house today excited about the City win. Let's get this thing to 100 thumbs up today, okay? The last couple live streams didn't even hit 100. And let's get it up. Let's get it up, man. Up, 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 up. Let's get it up. Fernandinho didn't even play. When you know you can beat teams without having to put on Foden, Fernandinho, Aguero, and Ferran Torres, oh, man, you know you're doing something good. You know you're doing something good, man. Look. As for Wolves, I think they tried. I give my thoughts on Wolves. I think they tried, but I think Nuno missed the trick on the day. But when you look at his bench, what more could the man do too when you really think about it? John Ruddy, Willie Bolly back fit. Good to see he's back fit. Max Kilman. Max Kilman used to play futsal. I don't think you want to actually put him up against City right now in the form they're in. Ryan Nori, he's a youngster. Who knows? Maybe he would have done well today, but, you know what I mean, maybe not. Morgan Gibbs-White, another youngster. Vitinha, another youngster. William Jose misfiring. And Fabio Silva, another youngster. So you see what's going on here. You have about 5 kids on the bench. 5 kids on the bench, along with a player who's not scoring in William Jose. Max Kilman, Willie Bolly not fully fit, and a backup keeper, John Ruddy, who hardly plays. Look, man, they were dominated, but I think they played with character and they didn't let their heads drop until the third goal went in the 90th minute. That's when they let their heads drop. That is when. But I respect Wolves. You gotta respect Wolves, man. They did give me a scare. Definitely did. So for this game, in terms of stats, guys, Man City had 22 shots, you know. A whopping 22 shots at goal, 10 on target, 73% of the ball with 786 passes, completing 91% of those. While in comparison for Wolves, they only got off 6 shots, 1 on target, 1 went in the back of the net, 27% of the ball. They had 295 passes, you know, They hardly had the ball, and when they had it, they only completed 82% of their passes. They were dominated. But I think they knew that they were going to be dominated. It's better to know than to be shocked. So they would walk away from this like, okay, we knew that this could happen. Not like Wolves are like a team like Liverpool where they're like, oh my God, we just got blown away 4-1. Wolves got 4-1, Liverpool got 4-1, but Wolves walk away actually feeling good. Like, okay, thanks. We got that out the way. We got that one out the way. Okay. While for Liverpool, they're like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. Damn. How dare we lose to these guys? How dare we lose to these freaking oil merchants? How dare we? How? God damn. Can't forgive myself for losing to these oil merchants. Can't. But guys, we're 12 likes away from 100. Hit the thumbs up button. Do appreciate that. Look, for some insights for you guys, Manchester City are now unbeaten in 28 games in all competitions, winning 25 and drawing 3, equaling their club record run of 28 between April and December of 2017. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little secret. Maybe it's not a secret by now, but it will be damn good to win a 29th game, or even, let's say, go unbeaten for 29th game against Manchester United. It will be better to win the game as well. That'll feel good. Because right now, Manchester, the city of Manchester, ain't red. It used to be. It's blue. Manchester City haven't trailed for a single minute in any of their last 19 Premier League games, equaling Arsenal's competition record of 19 consecutive Premier League games without falling behind, set between 1998 December and May 1999, and they didn't win the league. Manchester City have won their last 21 games in all competitions, scoring 55 goals and conceding just 8 in this run. 8. What does that sound like? 8. Hate. Sounds a lot like hate, right? Only 8 goals. In fact, City are just one of 3 teams from the big 5 European leagues, England, France, Germany, Italy, and Spain, to record more than 20 consecutive victories after Bayern Munich recorded 23 in the year 2020, where they went on to win all available trophies. Bayern Munich went in and did this. Gimme all. And you know what? Gimme more. Gimme more. Gimme more. Gimme more. More! They went and took all. So big up to that Bayern Munich team as well. And the other team that did that is Real Madrid, 22 in 2014. Another round of applause. What a freaking team. What a team. So I closed the book, but the chapter isn't done. We still have 11 games to go. 11 games to go. And remember I said chapter. You know, the season have different chapters. You got a Premier League chapter. You got the League Cup chapter. You got the FA Cup. You got preseason. You have Champions League. You know, and not every team has these type of chapters, you know. Remember that. But yeah. We have 11 more games to go. So, look, how's everybody feeling in the chat? How's everybody feeling? Look, I'm going to read some comments. Thriller, incredible run so far. Definitely incredible run. Robert, man, says, this is stupid. How's Laporte goal offside? I know, man, but it's been happening to a lot of teams. It's been happening to a lot of teams this season. So, I'm not going to really beat myself up about it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is. What am I supposed to do? So let me see who else is dropping some stuff in here and anything good in the chat. Let me see. Let me see what Steve is saying here. Steve, you be saying some good things, you know, but you also be saying some bad things. Let me see. Only this campaign, Bruno is better. Other season, KDB way better because Bruno never even came to the Premier League. Okay. Look, Steve, Bruno Fernandes, we broke this down yesterday. He is good, you know. I'm giving him his props, but I think he needs to start showing up against a Liverpool, a City, a Tottenham, a Chelsea, an Arsenal. He needs to start showing up against these teams. He ain't. He ain't. You see what I'm saying? He ain't. He ain't. So that's something that he actually needs to start doing, and he's gonna get more props there. So Dom AD, big up to the boy. AD says Dom, who is the most underrated player at Manchester City. It has to be it's Ilkay Gundogan. Ilkay Gundogan is the most underrated player. He is. And it's I underrate him. I underrate him before, but it's because we know what he could do, and he wasn't actually doing that until this season, popping up with more goals. We need more goals, you know what I mean? Not like in the past he was scoring a lot of assists, but then again, the more you do this is the more you get to understand the game and to understand the way Pep the method to his madness, because Gundogan used to play a lot of defensive midfield role before. You know, that's how Gundogan he come sometimes Fernandinho don't play. Gundogan is a DM. Gundogan never really played as an attacking midfielder or a guy running in behind. This season is, I think, the first season Pep has given him that role. This season, first season he's got that role. And that's the other thing that's catching teams on their heels. The fact that Pep Guardiola is just throwing them a whole lot of curveballs. If you get in a whole lot of let's say one person threw a ball at you, a baseball. You could dodge that ball or duck. But if you have 5 different balls coming at you at the same time, this ain't Matrix. You're not going to be able to slow time down, and you're not going to be able to go and move the balls away. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to do that or duck away from all of them. No. So that's what's been going on. You have Gundogan coming at you, Cancelo coming at you, you have Walker coming at you, you have Sterling, Foden, Jesus, Aguero, Mahrez, Bernardo, Kevin De Bruyne. Am I forgetting anybody? Coming at you. You see what I mean? That's why City have been this good. That's why Man City have been this good. So thanks very much there for the question. Big up to Fox Williams as well. He says, I think Zinchenko goes under the radar. He always coming in with a 7.5 performance. Nothing amazing, but he does the thing. Can't deny that. That is definitely true. Thank you again, Fox Williams, for continuing to be a supporter of this channel. We have LFC 1892. Let me see what Liverpool fans are actually saying. Liverpool and Man City will be title winners for as long as Pep and Klopp are there. Bro, I'm curious to see what you guys are actually going to do next season. This season is worse than Man City last season. Look, I know Liverpool did great last season, but at least Man City were second. That's the crazy thing. Liverpool were really good. They were great. But Man City were actually good too, but just not good enough to catch Liverpool. And look at the distance between City with 81 points, and look at the teams that came in third and fourth. 60-something points. You see what I mean? We got 16 points ahead of, that was what? United and Chelsea. It's ridiculous. So Liverpool this season, terrible. I ain't going to hold nothing back. And big up to all the Liverpool fans that dislike my YouTube short video. of the Premier League predictions this week. I got a couple dislikes on that. I don't appreciate that because I put in a lot of effort. I do have a YouTube short dropping on this game as well. I think I should just drop it right now. Yeah, let me drop that right about now. Let me upload that YouTube short while I'm here, so you guys would see that notification, because I'm about to get out of here. I'm definitely about to get out of here. And what is the, wait, let me see something. Let me see something. I forgot the hashtag that I have to put. What is it? YouTube short or shorts? I don't even remember. I don't even know if I've been doing the thing right. I really don't know. I really don't know. Oh, okay. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't remember how you do it. Seriously, let me see something. All right, I'll fix that when I'm done. I fixed that. I can't remember if I have to put short or shorts in the freaking title. I really can't. Let me see. Let me. I really, what? Anyways, man. Guys, appreciate everybody who turned out. Is there anything else you guys have to ask? If you have, ask me. Let me see. H watching this is saying people found out they can take it down the right against Robertson, and I'd be surprised if Trent Alexander-Arnold hasn't been responsible for on average a goal against a game. He's still so young and gonna improve. Okay, I don't know if you're talking about talking to me or talking about somebody. Big up to Legend Sweet in the chat as well. Special UCL, you get little amounts of chances. Big up to Legend Sweet in the house as well. Let me see. Juicy Kid, I see you been getting timed out a lot. Man United are where City were last season. Injury-prone centre-back are not spending enough in the summer. Look, if we're going to talk about the whole spending business, you know, look, we're talking about you see what I don't understand? When we win the league, people are saying, oh, you threw money at the league title again, huh? I want to see Liverpool's response. I want to see their response. If they're not going to spend it, please don't spend any money this summer and you'll see what's going to happen. Just don't spend any money and you'll see what's going to happen. Liverpool squad needs an overhaul. They need to get rid of about 7 players. And I'm not even joking. 7. Pull a FIFA career mode. Sell 7 and bring in 7. Just sell them. Sell them all. Sell them all. Sell them. Just go crazy. Sell them. Put them on eBay or Shopify or Craigslist. Sell them. Because they haven't been good. The bench is not good. The bench ain't good. And as Thriller is saying right here, not Dane. Big up to Dane Richards in the house. You got to spend money to win, simply put. You have to. You have to. Man City this summer are going to splash the cash again. They're going to splash the cash. It ain't no freaking secret. It is not a secret. They will splash the cash again. They will splash the cash. And people are going to talk. But it's a business. I don't get it. It's a business. It's a business. The business is successful. The business has money to spend. It's not a freaking badly ran club and they don't have any money. And people still insist that it's the money. It's the money that comes from the UAE. Does that make sense? The amount of money these guys have, the amount of money they have, that they could probably go and invest in another freaking. They've been investing in clubs all over the freaking world. If you don't know, the City Group. People don't even realize. The City Group, which is headed by Man City, are on the quest for world domination. They don't even realize that. Could somebody please tell me another football group that has so many teams, over 10 teams? Tell me, please. Because Man City are a forward-thinking club. We're thinking about forward. We're thinking ahead. We have that Elon Musk type mentality. Elon Musk. You see what I'm saying? While a team like Liverpool and their fan base are still, and Man United fan base are reminiscing about the titles that they won. The 19 and the 18 titles that they won. That's what they're reminiscing about. While Man City, and I was talking to this Liverpool fan at work and telling him just this. I was telling him this. Hear me out. Hear me. Hear me talk facts right now. Hear me talk some serious facts for your head tops. And I'm going to leave you soon. But I'm going to hit you with this one last gem here. One gem. Man City won 2 titles back in the day, right? 2. Okay, 2. 2 titles back in the day. 4 Premier League era titles. Okay? 4. On the verge of another one. Which means Man City would have 7 titles. Liverpool have 19. They took 30 years to win 1. Okay? Hear me. They were ahead of Manchester United, but United had a great Premier League era under Sir Alex Ferguson. Past Liverpool, they have 20. They weren't great in the old division, but they took the Premier League era, the last 30 years, bam, they reached 20. City has 7. What do you guys think will happen in the next 25 years the way the Manchester City Football Club has been ran? What do you think will happen? What do you think will happen? Wise up, people. Wise up. And stop romanticizing about the past. Stop it. Stop it. Okay? Stop it. Because in the next 25 years, Man City could easily rack up 13 to 15 more titles in 25 years. And don't tell me I'm talking nonsense, because in the last 11 years, Man City are on the verge of hitting 5. So do your math. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? So when I'm in my 50s, chilling with my grandchildren, which I will have grandchildren, you know what I mean? I have 3 kids already. I will have grandchildren. And my daughters I have an almost teenager daughter. One's 11, one's about to be 10. They'll have kids in maybe 12 to 15 years, I hope. Keep fingers crossed. Knock on some wood. You have some kids when the time is right. And I'll be sitting with my grandchildren, watching back some old games from the 2017-18 season. You know what I'm saying? And telling them I told people back in the day, 80 plus people, the congregation gathered around me. And I spoke to them eloquently. And I articulated this very fact that Man City will become the most dominant club in England. And that is where I leave it. I could go on and on. I could go on for the next hour. But I'll save it, man. I'll save it. Guys, thanks for getting to 100. Thumbs up, and big up to Andrew Danby for the £5 super chat, you know. Andrew Danby just donated a whole case of water. 24. Listen, no, that has 32 bottles of water. I got smart. I brought an extra case of water, and I have it in the corner. I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm staying hydrated. You see what I'm saying? We working hard out here. We working hard out here. Really, really hard. Because the schedule is hectic. It's unrelenting. And you just got to keep coming back and back. You think it's hard on the players? It's hard on us too. Because we have games today. We have one game today. We have game tomorrow. We have game on Thursday. I will be back Thursday. I'm planning to do a quick roundup of a few games on Thursday. Few other games. The game today, again, talk about that a little bit more. The games tomorrow, talk about those on Thursday morning for maybe just about 45 minutes to an hour. So look out for that live stream. I will schedule it. And we'll be live again on Friday. We'll be live again on Friday to do the predictions for the weekend fixtures. And then I have to come for the roundup. I will look into getting a guest on. And I was watching back the video today. And Saif did a great job yesterday. Saif. So big up to the boy, official Saif. He handled himself very well yesterday. You know what I mean? Because, he's a Liverpool fan. He's a Liverpool fan channel. Sometimes I expect a bit too much from people, thinking that, I want to hear their thoughts about the other clubs, but they are more Liverpool-centric individuals. So I'll see what I could work out and see who I could get on in the future. And I'm going to just keep bringing the fire content. You see what? Listen, that's why I got the lighter. Because I'm bringing the fire. See what I mean? But guys, love you, but I got to leave you. Got to hang out with the wife at 6:30 my time. Got to go take a shower. I haven't showered yet. And I put on the fresh garment, but it's all right. It's all good. You see what I'm saying? Look, Man City won. I'm happy. I'm over the top. I'm over the blue moon. And appreciate everybody once again. I can't say it enough. I appreciate everybody in here. Doesn't matter where you're from. Doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're a lover or a hater. I appreciate you. So look, from your boy Dominic Rich, thanks for getting the video to 100 thumbs up as well. And shout outs to anybody who are watching the replay. Appreciate you as well. And I like to say thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. The boy Pep, happy man today.